Snow fell. Softly, silently, it blanketed the small town. Each house glowed with warmth, a stark contrast to the cold, stark beauty outside. Inside her cosy cottage, Amelia stoked the fire. Flames danced, casting flickering shadows on the walls. A book lay open on her lap. Forgotten as she watched the snow fall, a sense of peace settling over her. A sharp rap on the door shattered the silence. Amelia jolted, her heart pounding. She wasn't expecting anyone, not in this weather. Cautiously she peered through the window. A tall, shadowy figure stood on her porch, their face obscured by the darkness and the falling snow. The figure knocked again, more insistent this time. Fear coiled in Amelia's stomach. She took a step back from the door, her hand trembling as she reached for her phone. Suddenly, the power went out. The fire sputtered, plunging the room into darkness. A low growl, guttural and inhuman, seemed to emanate from the other side of the door. Gap 3S. Amelia sat in the snowplow, her breath coming in ragged gasps. The driver, a kind old man, offered her a blanket and a warm drink. She recounted her harrowing experience, her voice trembling. The man listened patiently, his eyes filled with concern. He assured her that she was safe now, but the fear lingered in her heart. The snowplow rumbled on, taking her to safety, but Amelia knew she would never forget the visitor in the snow. Days turned into weeks, and Amelia tried to move on with her life. She moved to a new town, far away from the memories of that night. She found a new job, made new friends, and slowly began to heal. But every time it snowed, she couldn't help but feel a shiver of fear. The memory of the visitor haunted her, a chilling reminder of the unknown lurking in the shadows. Gap 3S. One evening, as Amelia was closing up her shop, she heard a familiar sound. A sharp rap on the door. Her heart skipped a beat. She turned slowly, her eyes wide with fear. Through the window she saw a tall, shadowy figure standing on the porch. The visitor had returned. Gap 3S. Summoning all her courage, Amelia opened the door. The figure stepped forward, revealing a face she recognized. It was a man from her past, someone she had wronged. He had come seeking revenge. Amelia stood her ground, her voice steady as she apologized for her past mistakes. The man listened, his anger slowly dissipating. He nodded, accepting her apology, and turned to leave. Amelia watched him go, a sense of relief washing over her. Gap 3S. Amelia closed the door, her heart finally at peace. She knew she had faced her fears and come out stronger. The visitor in the snow was no longer a source of terror, but a reminder of her resilience. She smiled, knowing that she could face whatever challenges lay ahead. The snow continued to fall gently outside, but inside, Amelia felt a warmth she hadn't experienced in years. She walked to the window, watching the flakes dance in the wind, and whispered a quiet thank you to the night. It was a new chapter, one of hope and newfound strength. Amelia didn't hesitate. She scrambled for the back door, throwing it open and fleeing into the blinding snow. A snowplow, its headlights cutting through the darkness, appeared as if from nowhere. Amelia stumbled towards it, her screams lost in the roar of the engine. Safe inside the cab, she looked back. The street was empty. No trace of the figure, but the fear remained, a chilling reminder of the visitor on that snowy night.